Yo, what's good, guys? It's me, Underfan2014, and this is my tutorial on how to get the Noob Sixer skin. If you want to know what it looks like, I'll show you real quick. So this is what the Noob Sixer skin looks like in-game. As you can see, it's a demonic guest with like a little tail. And like this cool neck and like this cool neck fur thing, and overall it's just really cool. And since it's not in the shop, I am going to show you, yes you, the person watching, how to get it. So there's two ways to get this. Well, I mean, they're both the same, but like one's more focused on the lore and the other is just, okay, yeah, I want the skin. For the okay, yeah, I want the skin, you're going to have to go into this game called A Story by I Must Be the Reason _Y. And if we go onto his profile, check this out. I'm pretty sure this is like Noob's in-universe Roblox account or something. And well, obviously, it's like a fiction. Obviously, it's official. And so, for this one, for the I don't care, just give me the skin, you're just going to have to go into this game called A Story. You're just going to have to go into this game called A Story and just go past and just spam past all this dialogue, which is like Noob and Sixer's entire war backstory, so I recommend you actually look at that. And apparently Sixer's a female. I did not know that. And now at this part, it's a den. They go by they them. What gender does guest 666 go by? Now you should see a ... And then you get kicked from the game with this message: no matter what happened or what I tried to do, you always stuck around in the back of my mind. And when you head into Forsaken and go to Noob, you should see the Sixer skin there. And now for the way, with also gaining a whole bunch of war knowledge, you're going to have to play 2 other games and play them in this exact order. Or at least the one I think is canon. Alright, so for the lore base, this is where it starts. This game called A Nightmare, made by the same exact person. And by the way, for some reason, A Nightmare is the only game that appears on my profile. So, but if you search up A Story, you should find all of them. Alright, so in A Nightmare, oh yeah, by the way, each of these are going to come with their own playthrough, even though I've already played these before. So, in A Nightmare, you play as Noob in a first-person journey, and it's very slow. So, like, as you can see, you're in Noob's house or whatever. If you head over here, it has text that says, what is its name? You could probably hear Noob's heartbeat if you aren't deaf. Sorry, deaf people. I shouldn't have made that joke. If it even is a joke, I don't even know. Sorry about that. I didn't want to upset my friends, so I came along. Not really anything over here, or at least importance of what I know. So we go up here. And through here. Sorry about that. I screwed up on the camera. I never wanted to be here. I was terrified. Another noob text. Now I'm pretty sure we go this way. I don't really remember. Now you go into here, and you have to climb another staircase. And also this text, I saw someone who looked like you. Then you come upon this ominous red hallway with a black guest. So you have to walk forward. Now the guest is more clear. And as you can see, there's a jump scare. Wait, what did that say? I missed that. Anyways, as you can see, right there's a cipher or something. I do not know. And the description of the game is of me and Sixer, 1 out of 3. And so now, you go into a realization description of me and Noob. So this is the Spectre. This is the Spectre talking to guest 666. So if you try to go back and go to Noob, it says, "Why do you falter? Can you not reach your own heart?" Open your heart. Leave them behind. So now we're going the way we're supposed to, this way. So now we have Sixer saying, "It was the only way I could ever stand beside you." I couldn't help myself. I wanted to make you proud. And yet, you turned your back on me. So this is probably about guest 666 using those exploits. But I'm not. Wait, no, I am fully sure. I'm definitely fully sure. Left me to rot in my misery. Like I never meant anything. So I guess this is like guest 666's feelings about Noob. And now we're at guest's heart. And we have to open the heart. There's really nothing else we can do. And now this is the Spectre again. Yay! I missed you, old buddy, even though nobody loves you, Spectre. Thank you. They're loathing. These emotions. It is so fascinating. She will make a fine addition, Sixer Noob. Dot. You fuel their suffering. Why do you keep pausing like that? Just get to the point. You add more to my ship. Well, that's my Roblox username. We're censoring that. And then after that, teleport failed. error, some other thing. I don't know. I don't know. And now the third one, a story, the description of me and Sixer. I was by the seashore when I first saw them. A regular-looking guest walking back and forth on the sand, as if they were pretending they were on a tightrope. At first, I hesitated, not wanting to disturb their odd ritual, until they stumbled on one of their shoes and fell into the water. Oof. Caught off guard, I made my way over to help them up. Got my clothes wet in the process. As they stood, I asked for their name. I accidentally forgot that guests before guest 1000 can't really talk per se, so they just looked at me all confused. Quietly, they wrote their name in the sand with slight hesitation. Oh yeah, by the way, I just noticed, you can slightly look around if you wiggle your camera. Guest 666. A really unfortunate name. I've heard rumors associated with it, but nothing real. They wrote it even though they looked like the other guests. People barely approached them because of it. Seeing this, I asked if they wanted to hang out, maybe grab a cola or two. After all, it was a nice day out and they looked like they could use the company. It made me so happy. Coming! Yo, what's good, guys? Oh, wait, no, why am I saying what's good, guys? I'm not recording a new video. Yeah, anyways, I had to do Christmas tree decorating, but now I'm back, and we're going to continue with a story. We've already read all this, or I've already read all this. Oh, yeah, there. I took their hands as we left the beach, starting our new friendship. At first, we struggled to find any games we both liked. Sixer wasn't too keen on indoor activities as much as I was. I was okay with it though. We would just hang out over at my local life. I even got a cat that resembled Sixer alive. Her name was Tack. Admittedly not a very good name per se, but we both liked it at the time. We spent evenings chatting about all sorts of things, our lives, our hobbies. Sixer borrowed my notebook so that they could form their thoughts more easily. We would talk for hours until we got too tired and slept on the floor. At one point, while I was preparing to head to a big party that was coming up, I was surprised by Sixer writing about wanting to come with us. Overjoyed, I gave them a hug and we drove as fast as we could to the venue. The Iron Cafe was as lively as ever. Folks from all around having the time of their lives and we both had drinks. I held Sixer's hand gently as I showed her around, getting snacks and sodas as we enjoyed seeing, even if Sixer wasn't big enough. The music was lively, the food was good. It was a nice time. I stayed by her side for most of the night, not wanting to make them feel overwhelmed. Even if others were scared or uneasy about Sixer, we ignored it. We shared a couple of boxies as my favorite song came on. I had a great time with them. When the music quieted down as the party came to a close, both of us were pretty tired, so I let Sixer drive us back to my place. We slept for a long while that day. It became a regular thing for me to see Sixer at my doorstep almost every other day now. We basically did whatever with most of our time. I got them to try out some of my spare clothes while Sixer taught me a little bit of sign language. Still rusty on it though. Sixer also found some of my old gear from my past hobbies back in the day. Old dodgeball gear, dusty skateboard helmets, the works. I got them to try it out and we started hanging out more often. Dodgeball, paintball, skating. We would do all sorts of things whenever we could. It was ecstatic getting to enjoy something with them. Even if I've played some of these before, Sixer held their own with or against me in competitive games. They seemed so relieved they could be someone who isn't that myth, someone who isn't a hacker or a beast. The bond slowly grew as we continued to play and have all sorts of fun. Laughing, playing, goofing around. It's me and my best friend. Me and Sixer. Sixer and me. But their attitude change. They became more competitive, more agitated whenever she lost. This change worried me a little as often. This attitude made her lose more often than before. She started to look more disappointed or agitated whenever we headed home after the game. I tried telling them that it was all in good fun. They remained silent. Whenever there was a leaderboarding or hangout session, she'd often stare at both me and their fists clenched together. I don't know what they were thinking now. But after a particularly heavy loss, she disappeared. I didn't hear from them for a while. The day he came back, they suddenly started to get way better at a lot of things. They were much faster and stronger than before. I could immediately tell. They looked really happy to be able to catch up to me. We were normally at the top of the leaderboards together. I wanted to be happy for them, but the way their eyes looked at me whenever they won made me worried. Crimson red eyes which stared through me. Over time, that's when I finally realized what was happening to them. They had been relying on what looked like an injector script this whole time. Its red color bright as Sixer kept using it. What was once a way to catch up to me became like a necessity for them. Like a voice that they were unable to part with. I desperately wanted to say something, but I didn't want to ruin what we had. It was changing. That rumor she hated was becoming a reality. The name often caused leaderboards to glitch or spaz out. And stuff like doors to become broken and disintegrated. I wanted to keep her on a low profile, but often failed in doing so. Their reliance grew over time, leading to others noticing. He began to try and hide parts of their body too. Parts of their torso looked like they were made of solidified glue. Their right arm had become a dark, glitching mess. It was horrifying. My best friend had changed in front of me. From a quiet yet kind-hearted friend to someone who couldn't let go of something that was actively hurting them. It felt like something overtook their mind. It was horrible. I should have told them to stop sooner. My breaking point was hearing their voice through their device for the first time. Although it was raspy and heavily filtered, they spoke to me. The problem was how badly it had affected Sixer's body. Every word that came out of their mouth caused the invisible patches of code to shift and grow. Overwhelmed, I confronted Sixer on the same seashore where I met them. They were there first, staring at the sea. I spoke first. I said it shakily, my fists clenched as I saw them. I called out to them. They had to give it up. They needed to give it up. My voice was clear. I told Sixer about how the script needed to be gone, as it was only worsening their body at this rate. I didn't want to see them like this. That horrible rumor of a violent exploiter was becoming real. Sixer stared at me, shocked. They eventually began closing the distance between us. Hands or claws clenched tightly as they kept their voice steady. They tried to explain to me how they desperately needed it, that it helped to find their own name, how undeserving they were of this world. They thought I would be proud that they had found their own identity without me or the myth. Proud that I could finally talk to them. Hearing all of that, I acted without thinking. I yelled at them as loud as I could, my voice rising as an overwhelming anger took over my entire body. I told them that he was selfish, that our script was killing them. Even if they could talk to me, I couldn't bear to see my best friends hurt like this. I couldn't just let my best friend, my only friend, throw themselves away like this. I didn't want to lose them. I couldn't. But it felt like like my words fell on deaf ears, but they kept pacing towards me. I kept yelling, tears starting to stream down my eyes. I said that all fairness didn't matter if they would just end up a horrible mess on the floor when I saw them the next day. That I couldn't bear to lose them like this. Their gaze was cold and horrifying as they looked at me in the eyes. Before I could say anything else, they grabbed me by the shirt, their grip firm, their eyes staring right through me. It was horrifying. I could feel their claws nearly ripping the fabric. First, I had become frozen in place, my body shaking as I was held up high. But my words grew louder with their attempts to talk right back at me. A constant back and forth drowned out the world around us. I squirmed under the grass, being lifted off the sand as I kept yelling at them to stop, to just let me go. I even began hitting their hands repeatedly as an attempt to break free. I was only pulled out of it when their fist struck me right in the face. Everything went dark so quickly. Sixer knocked me to the sand and peed on my face, slowly starting to get up as I felt a loud ringing in my ears. I coughed a bit, my face bruised as I looked up at them. Sixer's expression mirrored mine, an expression of shock and regret meshed together. Tears formed in my eyes as I slowly got up from the ground, voice unsteady. That was it. That was the last straw. I told them to never talk to me again. My voice shaky and cold. At that moment, I wanted nothing to do with them. Nothing they said now could change my mind. I stared at him, trying not to choke up as I wept. The ocean tide beginning to pick back up as I walked away, leaving him behind. She yelled at me as I left. That horrible voice I heard wasn't theirs. The static and noise overtaking whatever words they said as they tried to get my attention. I didn't turn back. October 1st, 2017. I haven't seen them since that fateful day. Guess 666, my best friend, my one and only. Did you miss me the same way that I missed you? Am I still in your heart like you are? Anyways, that's it, guys. I'll see you some other time. Bye!